And we're recording, we're live. Hi, Jamillah. Welcome, everybody.
Hi.
This is Crystal from Fat Product Review. If you are enjoying my videos and you want more of our good stuff, be sure to like, comment, and share. And also subscribe. One of those ways, subscribe button, subscribe to our channel so you'll be notified when we have new videos. I'm very honored today to have Jamillah Gabriel, who, for those of you in the know, she is the cousin of the fabulous Steph Penn. And Steph is the person that owns that business, Tea and Honey, where she makes all those fabulous t-shirts that say things like Petty AF or I think she had some that were dedicated to Jamillah. And also the thing about Steph's business is that her Tea and Honey t-shirts fit people my size, which is about a size 28, and she said she goes up to 5X, 6X. So anyway, welcome, Jamillah. I'm so happy to have Steph's cousin with me today.
Thank you for having me.
And almost in a couple years, Dr. Gabriel, right? I know you're working on your doctorate.
Yes, I'm still working on that, yeah, but I'm more than halfway there, so that's a good thing.
You're working on the dissertation part, you said?
Yes, I am. I still have 2 years to go in terms of that, but it's all dissertation research and just trying to get that done.
Oh, I lost your sound for a second. You still there?
Oh, yes, I'm still here.
There you are. Okay.
Okay.
Do you mind talking at a high level just what your dissertation is going to be about?
Sure. So I'm doing a PhD program in information sciences at the University of Illinois, and my dissertation work. I have a lot of research interests actually, but the dissertation work itself is on information behavior, looking at the information behavior of African Americans, but within traditional knowledge centers. And so that means highlighting institutions such as libraries, archives, and museums. And so I'll be examining and assessing what that information behavior is when people are actually looking for information at those types of institutions. And then also critiquing those institutions in terms of not necessarily meeting the needs of marginalized populations, particularly Black people.
Sounds like important work. Very important. So you are the founder of a company called Call Number, right?
Yes, yes.
That is a subscription service,
Mhm.
and your focus is in our books that have authors that are from the Caribbean, from Africa, other Black authors. Are there other like little goodies like from Black artists or local artists in there too, like pins and buttons and those kinds of things in yours?
There's a variety of things that come in the box. It is a library inspired box, and we celebrate Black literature and Black authors. Black meaning people of the diaspora, the African diaspora, and so they can be authors who are with an ethnic or heritage background from Africa or the Caribbean, as well as America. I've had Black British authors featured, so that there is. I would say maybe half the writers are African American, and then the other half usually come from different areas, different backgrounds, geographical areas. And along with the books, you can subscribe to a box, which we call the complete box, because it comes with all of the curated items that are tied to the books. And sometimes they are tied to themes in the book. And then also there are items that usually highlight a classic Black author or have some kind of like library inspiration to it or motif to it. And some of the items are coming from other Black vendors as well. So I try to connect with other small business owners who are doing things and creating also. So every box usually features something from another Black vendor in that box as well.
Fantastic. I love it. So it's a subscription service. Can people buy just a one-off, or do they have to buy a subscription?
They can do it's a quarterly box, so you can buy one quarter, or you can buy more than one quarter in advance if you like. And then we also have boxes, pass boxes that are for sale on the Call Number website. Also, we have a Call Number store as well. So you can get, gifts. A lot of people do subscriptions as gifts, but you can also do one-off boxes for gifts from pass boxes that, you may have missed or want to check out. So there are different options, for purchasing, and you can do subscriptions or one-off purchases.
It's a cool gift to somebody, to give to somebody. That's now. Do you curate all these items, or do you have help?
I curate. I do all the curating, actually.
You're busy. And how do you market? Where do you market your business?
We are on social media, so there's a page on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Call Number Box, and then we have our website callnumberbox.com, and then store.callnumberbox.com. So those are the different ways that you can find us.
Let's put all that in the show notes so if people want to find it later, they can find it. It's such an amazing idea. I love it. Do you have much competition, or are you like kind of one of the first?
I am one of the first. There have been some that have come after and have left, and then there's new ones popping up also. So I would say I have been able to stick around, and for a little while. It's been 4 years since I started the company. And
while studying for your PhD. You little overachiever, you. I'm the same way. Good for you, though.
Yeah, I'm guilty.
It's a good thing to be addicted to, I think, right? Starting a business.
Yeah. But I started it before the PhD program, a year before the PhD program. But I knew it was going to be difficult to do both. And so I ended up transitioning from a monthly box to a quarterly box a year after starting this program, because it was definitely difficult to maintain both. And it's still taxing.
I'm sure, yeah.
But
you have to do the actual shipping yourself, right?
Yeah, I do have a friend who does help me with packing things. So that's very, extremely helpful. And she volunteers her time, which, I love her for that.
Yeah.
My friend of mine, Barbara. So she has been very helpful when it comes to that actual manual part.
When I interviewed Steph, I was telling her, I hate shipping stuff. I freaking hate it. And so now it comes up again. I just can't stand. It's not,
a lot of work, and it's tedious. Yeah.
So tedious, yes. But I know, I could tell she's like, she has a lot of passion for her t-shirt business, and I can tell you have a lot of passion for Call Number Box. It's such a great idea. And subscription boxes are super trendy right now, especially during the pandemic, right? People are on their computers reading more, doing more cerebral.
Right. I mean, they've been trending for a while now. I remember in terms of, I would say, this current model of subscriptions, I believe kind of started with Birchbox. And that was, I would say at least 10 years ago that came out, if I'm not mistaken. And so ever since then, it's kind of been a boom. First, it was, in fashion and cosmetics.
Makeup,
yeah. But then later has obviously expanded to basically anything and everything you can think of. So, but it's just super convenient for one. And yeah, it's something that you don't have to put much thought into either. I mean, you pick something that someone is going to like, an area that they're going to like, and then just let them be surprised with whatever shows up. So I know for some people who really have more control over, like particularly like, let's say with books, who are maybe picky about the books that they read, or just have a really specific idea of what they want, and know where to find it and get it. Like maybe that type of person is not maybe conducive to like box.
Right.
But most people are pretty much open to seeing what comes. Also, even if you are someone who's an avid reader, like who's always like, purchasing books. The one thing about my box is that I do focus on current literature. And so it's usually something that just came out within the last month or two.
Okay.
And so even for someone who is reading a lot, this could still be a good box for that person because of the fact that I'm not picking things from like, from too far back that someone might
already own. In my opinion, you can never have too many books, and books are great gifts to give other people. So if you end up with two of the same book, it's so easy in the mail. You can give it to one of your friends. It's your mom's book club, and there's always a. So I know, like me, community is very important to you. I try really hard to create safe, fat community here in the Bay Area. And I know you also are interested in creating community. So I want to tell everybody a little bit about your event coming up on October 17th. And I'm going to read from the paper because I don't want to get this wrong. But
Okay.
the event is sort of around this book called Fat Girls in Black Bodies. It's the author is Dr. Joy Arlene Renee Cox. Is that right?
Yes, that's correct.
And the events, what's going to happen at the event?
Well, I think if I were holding an event like this last year, it would have been something in person where people could come out and meet the author and discuss the book and that kind of thing. But now we're living in the age of COVID, and so everything is online. And so this is an online book discussion and meetup, basically around this author. She's going to do a brief talk about her book and her writing, and then we'll discuss the book itself and the content and that, and be able to ask questions of the author and that kind of thing. So I'm hoping that I can kind of like bring people together who are interested in who are interested in Black literature, but also in fat positivity and what that means. And so that's kind of what this book represents, kind of those two areas coming together. And I think it's going to be a great book, a great read, and just like a really enlightening and a nurturing kind of conversation around this issue.
We need a lot of nurturing right now, all of us.
Yes.
Especially people in the Black community need a lot of nurturing right now. And yeah, that's fantastic. I want to read the book. It sounds great. And I always love fat liberation, but I know, fat liberation still on that a little bit. So your event, you have two levels for your event, right? So if people want to join, first of all, you don't have to be Black to join this event, right?
No, it's open to everyone. People who are just interested in this kind of topic in this community. And so definitely all are welcome. And
First level is like $20, I think.
Yes. And that is just regular admission. Actually, that's the second, the one that you just mentioned is the second one, I believe. I'm sorry, I don't have the exact prices right now.
Well, write them down. But the first level is already sold out, right? So you have the $20 level, which you get a copy of the book. Is that correct?
Yes, a copy of the book and a signed book plate for the book. And then there's another level. I
$60.
know that the first one was sold out, so I had to go back and look at that. Okay, so I'm gonna see if I can change that so that more people who are just wanting to attend by itself can. And then so yes, the second level is you get the book along with the signed book plate. And then the third level is more if you want the call number experience. And so you'll get a custom box with items and a signed book as well from the author.
Cool.
And that, yeah. So I'm excited to be able to do all of those tiers. But I think I just have to say that I think I'm excited also about the box if you're getting the third tier, and I think people are going to love it.
Sounds fantastic. So what's in that box? Is it the book, of course, But anything else? Any other goodies?
There are some curated items. I haven't actually decided yet if I'm gonna reveal those things yet, because normally with the call number box, it's a secret. You don't really know until you get having it, and so that's kind of what I was thinking of doing for this as well. I was also thinking that this is a little different from that, but I did want to kind of give people the same kind of experience with it, and so there are some things in there that or that will be in there that I think people definitely will love. But I can't say there will be a bookmark, but a special bookmark, not your regular run-of-the-mill bookmark.
Okay, cool. Well, I would like to buy the book. I want to read it, so I think I'll do your $20 option. That way, I get a copy of the book anyway. So
yes,
and then I get to join into the Zoom or whatever that is that's going on.
Yes, it will be a Zoom meeting, and we'll be able to just see each other and hear each other and chat also and take questions and all of that.
Do you know, is Dr. Cox a woman of size?
A woman of what? I'm sorry.
Size? Is she a larger woman? Is she fat?
Yes, she is of size, and I believe she also has a fitness platform for plus size women as well.
Oh wow! Oh, I want to know more.
Yeah. I don't have all the details on that, but I'm
look it up.
Hoping to maybe have her talk a little bit about that as well. So I know that's something also that she's doing as well.
Maybe I'll reach out to her and see if she would give me an interview as well. But I want to get the book. It sounds really. I always have a lot more to learn, but there's one thing I liked about how diet culture lets it down, but diet culture really lets Black women down, and I'd like to hear more because I always like to.
Yeah, she'll be perfect to talk about that. Yeah.
Congratulations, Jamillah. You overachiever, you little go-getter, you. You're rocking it. I love it. I love stories like this. Oh, yeah. And this sounds like such a great gift, and what an amazing idea that you came up with. And I love when small business owners succeed like that. And it's important. I think what you're doing too, it's very important. And I appreciate you and appreciate that you're doing this. Our Black friends need some nurturing right now, that's for sure. And I think this is a great way to nurture your. Send them a call box. And the actual website is
Call number box.
Call number box. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yes. There is the sign up for the event is actually on Eventbrite, but you can just follow us on our social media and you'll see the links to the Eventbrite there.
And I'll put the bit.ly in my show notes too, in case people want to click on that and get to the event, which is October 17th at noon, Central Standard Time.
Yes.
So October 17th, I can't remember what day of the week that is, but anyway, I'll share. Oh, is it? Okay, cool. I'll share that in case people want to join us. And I'll definitely share our interview on my social pages so more people can learn about it. And yeah, fantastic. Pleasure talking with you. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you for having me. Really, this has been great. Thank you.
Pleasure. Take care. Good luck.
Thank you.
Bye.